Shalom Akim. First off, I'm gonna start by saying all praises goes to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim out there pushing this word and also seeing honesty throughout the four corners of the world, the hopeful elect. Okay, Lord will, I'm part of that number. Salutations go out to you, brothers. Just gonna be a quick lesson, Lord will. This is Second Esdras 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Who fears the Lord? All right. How do you fear the Lord? By obeying His laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay. Which one of those laws, statutes, commandments was the what? Go out there in the highways and byways and warn the people. Okay. Who's doing that? All right. You gotta look at these things to see who the men of the Lord, or and who fears the Lord. All right, go out there and warn the people. Okay, obey the law, statutes, commandments, the best of your ability. All right, on the Sabbath day. Okay, it says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities." Right, because the men that fear the Lord, through the Spirit. Okay, it starts with who? The apostles and the elders of GMS. Okay, then it goes on down to the brothers and the Akim out there throughout the four corners of the world. All right, and the brothers out there that's preaching and that's preaching the same gospel. All right, preaching and coming to you in the same spirit. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next city as well," because it's not just thinking about America. Not just a thing about New York, okay? This throughout the Spirit, this thing is worldwide. Worldwide, I believe that's Matthew 24:14, okay? When it says this gospel must be preached throughout the four corners of the world. All right, it says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." A great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Real quick, let's go to the word insurrection. Okay, it says a violent uprising against an authority or government. Okay, rebellion, revolt, uprising. Okay, riot, rising. All right. So that's right. It's gonna be an uprising, man. By way of who? By way of the government. By way of the so-called white man. Okay, by way of the elites. All right, by way of the elites, the so-called white man is Esau according to the scriptures. All right, and the elites of Esau are known as what? The international banking families, the ones that run the world. Okay, and that uprising is gonna come by from by way of the elites, man. In the time of Jacob's trouble, which we in that time, but things are about to heat up dramatically. Okay, it says here, yes, this is an article from the Atlantic, May 17, 2019. Yes, Trump can invoke the Insurrection Act to deport immigrants. Okay, it says yes, Trump can invoke the Insurrection Act to deport immigrants. Okay, says invoke. Okay, give me a quick second. Invoke. All right, let's see what invoke means. It says invoke, past tense, past participle invoke, to present, cite, or appeal to someone or something as an authority for an action or in support of an argument. All right, refer, instant, more, resort to. Okay, have recourse to, turn to, call into use. Okay, invoke. All right, So back to that article, it says yes, Trump can't invoke the Insurrection Act to deport immigrants. Now this is going back into the immigrants, you know, which Mexicans are you know, the main the main immigrants they've been focusing on are Mexicans, which are so-called Mexicans, man. Those are actual Israelites according to the Bible. All right, that's from the tribe of Issachar. All right, and then also other immigrants were mainly Jake, like Haiti, which Haiti is Levi, you know, through the spirit. Okay, it says yes, Trump can't invoke the Insurrection Act. The point is there is actually something called the Insurrection Act. Okay, now let's look up the Insurrection Act. Okay, now I'm gonna jump down. That I'm jump down to right here. That governors that governs the ability. It says that governs the ability of the President of the United States to deploy military troops within the United States to put down lawlessness, insurrection, and rebellion. Okay? So now let's read that again. It says that governs the ability of the President of the United States to deploy military troops within the United States. Okay? So this man Trump could deploy military troops into the United States. Now, it doesn't say officially has to be American troops, okay? But he could do that also. He could do that also. All right, they could do that also. It says within the United States to put down lawlessness. Whose laws? Their laws, not the laws of the Bible, okay? Because homosexuals wouldn't be on a pedestal that we put to death. Lawlessness, insurrection, and rebellion. Now, who's rebelling against the United States? Okay, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, brothers awake. The elect is waking up to the fact that they're Israelites. All right, even 2/3 are waking up to the fact that they're Israelites, or at least to the fact that the so-called white man's a liar. All right, at least to the fact Esau is a liar. All right, it says to deploy military troops within the United States to put down. All right, like how you put down a sick puppy, a sick dog, put down lawlessness, insurrection, and rebellion. The general purpose is to limit presidential power, relying on state and local governments for initial response in the event of insurrection. Okay, so it says relying on states and local governments for initial response. So states and local governments, all right, they'll have to take part in that insurrection also. Okay, now who's that going to be upon? The men of the Lord, the men of the Lord. Okay, there's going to be upon the men of the Lord, and that's going into prophecies. All right, and that's a beautiful thing because the prophecies have to come to pass before our big brother Yahweh Shah can come down, man, with those chariots. All right. So, and they're doing this thing for immigrants. It says FBI. This is another article that came out on the 19th. All right, 8/08 19th at 4:41 p.m. It says news. This is Newsweek. FBI ranks black identity extremists bigger than Al Qaeda. All right, white supremacists. Leaked documents. All right, so FBI ranks black identity extremists bigger than Al Qaeda. Now we're not black so-called black identity extremists. Okay, we're not out there talking about Black Lives Matter. All right, we're bringing the truth out, man. That black and white, no one is black or white. Okay, you either dark skin, all right, or you're pale. or red because the blood show forth through your skin. Okay, but no one's black. No one's black or white. We not out there screaming Black Lives Matter. But the main target, all right, behind these smoking mirrors, black identity extremists bigger than Al Qaeda, is that what? The Israelites. All right. What we really want to say is FBI ranks Israelites, okay, bigger than Al Qaeda, because the truth is getting out. All right, because the elite's biggest weapon is secrecy. All right, but here it is, uh, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, GMS, starting with our apostles and our elders and the brothers on down, is blowing that lid wide open. Okay. All right. Now, if they find the black, so-called black identity extremists bigger than Al Qaeda, what would they have to do? They would have to call in their troops, because that black identity thing is all through the streets of um uh New York. All right, all through the streets of America. Okay, so they'll have to call in reinforcements, man. They'll have to call in an insurrection. Okay, so the more you read the scriptures and line things up with the times, all right. The scripture says now it's high time so we can probably sleep. All right, you can see the prophecies are moving, and it only makes more and more sense. All right, so I read that again, and I ended on this. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right, and the prophecy in Second Esdras 16 and 70. All right, the whole chapter is coming to pass. And with that, I'm gonna say all praise goes to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, taught this truth through the Spirit, and shalom to the Akhmat throughout the full corners of the world, pushing this truth, the hopeful elect. Shalom.